as Geriant Thomas became the first Welshman and third Briton to win the Tour de France. Well, we will look at how he reached the top of the podium. Andy Rubini is joining me now in the studio to talk about this win. So this was Geriant Thomas's first win. Was it unexpected?
I don't think people expected him to win Team Sky, definitely, but what a great performance from Geraint Thomas. He did win his maiden Tour de France, led from stage 12, never looked back, en route to the title, following in the footsteps of Chris Froome and Bradley Wiggins. He actually reminds me of Sir Bradley Wiggins a little bit. They both went from being Olympic team pursuit champions to winning the Tour de France, and it's actually a great story. I don't know if you know much about Geraint Thomas. He's always been in the shadows. He's always played a supporting role within Team Sky, and this time it was his turn to shine. And we do have a reaction. Here's what he had to say, like following his Tour de France win.
Goosebumps coming onto the Champs-Elysees, and you know, all the Welsh flags, all the support is just like, I've won the Tour. Like, how does that happen? It's just, oh, it's mental.
Yeah, it was a tough race for him. I mean, the crowd wasn't always on his side, were they?
No, there was a bit of booing going on, which I think is a great shame. I think it's due to the fact that the UCI dropped a 9-month doping case against Chris Froome just before the start of the event. So he wasn't supposed to take part, but he eventually did. And I think this angered some cycling fans. Maybe this and the fact that Team Sky have been so dominant. They've just been dominating proceedings for the last 7 or 8 years. So I think that's tough. During stage 12, somebody actually pushed Chris Froome, which in the end was a minor incident because he didn't lose any seconds, he didn't fall over, but we shouldn't be seeing any of this in the sports. But let's just keep in mind that this is a minority, and I don't think they should be spoiling the party for real cycling fans.
So he won. So just to quickly tell us who were the number 2, number 3 in this whole race.
Well, there it was him winning. It's actually important to say that Chris Froome did end up being third. I think with Chris Froome, the thing was that he did take part in the Giro d'Italia, and it's always hard for competitors to compete and to win the Giro d'Italia and also to go for the Tour de France. So at the Rosière stage, for example, I think this was a turning point because he saw that he wasn't going to hold on to his title, and in a way kind of told Geraint Thomas, right, it's your turn to shine. This time we're going to help you like you've helped us in the past, and this time you're going to be crossing the finish line for us, for Team Sky.
All right.